So you're in the conversation
Yeah.
about being drafted reasonably high up in the first round. You go to the NFL Combine, which is kind of the biggest event for NFL prospects, and you're running the 40-yard dash and you slip and get a 4.57 in the 40. What's your reaction afterwards?
I was mad. I was mad. But then, like that clock, to be able to slip and be able to recover and still run a 4.5, people don't know 4.5 is extreme. That's fast. That's not slow. And to be able to slip with the clock that they use at the combine is moving. It's moving. So, I mean, I wasn't mad. And I just...
You were devastated afterwards,
I
weren't you?
mean, of course, because I wanted to run fast. But,
right.
I mean, speed wasn't my specialty. That wasn't my thing. You know, being able to run is great. Being fast and running in a straight line is great. But the game of football is not played in a straight line. I'm not sure why they still focus on the 40 anyway.
It's funny, though. I was reading a story from back then, and you were quoted as, you know, something along the lines of, you know, you'd love, obviously, to play for your hometown Miami Dolphins, but there's no way you're going to be drafted by them because they're picking too late in the first round. They have pick number 26, and then where do you end up getting drafted?
Was it the 6th pick of the second round, if I'm not mistaken? So they're 29. Yeah, I think something like that. 6 picks of the second or something around that. I was happy, though. I was happy. You know the feeling, man, when that name scrolls down to the bottom of that screen, you get that phone call before, and it's Mike Brown. Hey, Dick LeVeaux at the time was the head coach. You know, we're taking you for the 6th selection. Dude, I was so turned. And I was in a room all by myself, family, everybody was out front. You know, I was by myself in the room just watching the draft. And that was such a sigh of relief. And when I hung up, I just thought about everything I went through to get to this point. And the time I almost quit, just all the little things, all the little stuff, and that's where those tears came from.
What was it like running through the tunnel at your first game?
It was crazy. It's crazy. I've never seen that many people screaming an individual name at once. And to come out and hear that name was really dope in front of 70,000. That's new. I was at Corvallis, you know, they only sit, maybe 30, 20 at that time. You got to think back then, Research Stadium wasn't that big. And 70, 80,000 screaming Chad, 85 jerseys filling the stadium. You won't be able to match that again.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.